Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Today's video is something a little different. I'm going to tell y'all about having a 2025 Ford Explorer ST for a whole week. Thank you, Tallahassee Ford, for allowing me to get this vehicle to go see my mom in Orlando, hang out with my friends, family for the classic. And as I get ready to bring this thing back, I just wanted to let y'all know some of my favorite things about this truck. This is something I've been working on for a little while anyways. I want to get with the manufacturers. I've been working on this for a little while, growing the channel. So y'all subscribe to the channel, hashtag JRideReviews, car reviews, and more, so that I can start getting these vehicles long-term from the manufacturers. Tallahassee Ford let me get this one for the week to go see mom, and I was able to see how livable this vehicle is. Normally my typical reviews are 45 minutes at the most, and so I don't have that livability factor. Today, or last week when I was on vacation, first vacation of hashtag JRideReviews in a very long time, I was able to drive this thing for a whole week in Orlando traffic everywhere. And I avoided the toll roads so that I don't rack up fees on the dealer plate that's on the back of this thing. So anyway, I'm gonna share with you this vehicle, how awesome it was to have it for a whole week, and everything I loved about it. Y'all hang tight. Subscribe to the channel. We got to get this thing growing still. All right, thank you. God bless you. All right, crew. So this is the Explorer ST that I had for the week. Cold start. That's one of my favorite features too. The remote start. Turn on the heated seats, ventilated seats, whatever you want before you get out of it. And when you get back in there, everything's working. So I just wanted to let y'all know the livability factor of this vehicle for a week. First things first, it looks really, really good. Everything about it looks good. Tallahassee Ford, y'all be proud of me. A lot of people came up to me during the last week and wanted to know about it. So I was sharing information about the dealership, sharing information about this vehicle. And yeah, so here we go as I get ready to go back to the dealership and drop it off. And I'm gonna go over some of my favorite things about it. First things first, like I said, the looks. This thing looks menacing. If you sit behind it with the quad exhaust and you just go down a little bit, you can see everything right there, how the exhaust is. Very nice touches. It's not an adaptive exhaust, but it sounds good. I'll tell you that. This is a ST, repping Tallahassee Ford right there. I love this particular one, has the black roof package right here. So this is an extra charge to get this black roof package. This one also has the panoramic sunroof, as y'all can see. Little cool touches that you just don't realize, like these folding mirrors. So when you lock the doors, the mirrors fold in and they fold out, obviously, when you unlock the doors. They fold in, fold out. Cool touches. You got your turn signal right here built in. I love these, what I call proximity door handles. So when you put your hand on the door, you'll hear that. You hear that? I don't know if y'all can hear that. But basically you can unlock the doors, unlock them by just touching the handle. So that's a proximity door thing. The wheels, man, these things look good. They're like a grayish color, but then you got the red calipers behind it that really, really stands out. These come with Pirelli Scorpion Zero tires, all seasons, and they grip. They're 275, 45, R21. So that's a cool touch. That is part of a package. You got the LED headlights, LED turn signals, all that good stuff. And let me tell you, at night, when you're driving on I-4, let's say I was down in Osceola County, there's some dark spots on some of the roads that I was on down there, and these lights are amazing. They do have automatic high beams and low beams, so you ain't got to worry about turning them on, turning the high beams on when you're on a dark curvy road. I was on plenty of them, going to see friends and family at night, and these lights are amazing, y'all. You do have cool features like the adaptive cruise control. There's a video on the Blue Cruise when I was headed to Orlando that I used briefly. It's a very good system. Of course, you had some buttholes, some meanies that got on there in my comments saying stupid stuff. I didn't even say butthole, but crazy people. But you know what I always tell them when they say negative on my channel? I'll say thanks for watching, because your views help me to make more income for my outcome. So I don't care about all that. But yeah, the car looks amazing. Like I said, all these LED, everything. I really enjoyed it. I hate bringing it back. Power wise, it's powered by the 3-liter V6 turbo EcoBoost. It is around 400 horsepower if I remember correctly. And let me tell you something, it's usable power. And what do I mean by usable power? Sometimes I've driven cars that had too much power for the road. You're tempted to get on them, get in trouble, you can get tickets and all that. This was usable. It's very quick in a real way, like Aaron the plumber, in a real way, like he always says. It's very quick. It got me through traffic easily. The presence on the road, people thought I was the police, so that helped out a lot. So just imagine this at night pulling up behind you. You know what I'm saying? The blacked out grill and everything. Even on I-4 during the daytime, I noticed people were getting out my way. They were slowing down. So presence, the Explorer ST has an amazing presence on the road. And I'm gonna just tell you something. This was definitely a treat. Something I'm working on. I got to get these cars from the manufacturers for a week so that I could actually show you how livable they are. Let's hop into the interior real quick. This was a highlight. My mom, she loves Cadillacs, but my mama, love you mama, we're gonna get you back to Florida permanently. I need to get you closer so I can take care of some things for dad and for our family. And that's something I'm working on no matter what happens. I don't care if I lose it all, I'm still gonna make sure that you get back. So the interior, she absolutely loved it. You got massaging seats right here. They're heated and ventilated. I love the two-tone Alcantara mix with the red stitching specific for the ST. Very nice touches. The panoramic sunroof was awesome. The sound system, the Bang & Olufsen sound system was awesome. It was super comfortable. These seats are what am I trying to say? So if you're on the highway for a long time or driving for a long time, they're very comfortable. The screen, the Google Maps screen was awesome to use. I enjoyed that. I'm gonna get here and hit the start button. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff in here. The usability here with the captain's chairs, even third row. If you get in the back with the third row, I got it folded down obviously for my luggage, but the third row was usable. I mean, it was just an all-around perfect vehicle for what I needed and for what you guys would need it for. I'm sure families, ride shares, whatever you do. So that was, look at the back seat. Show you the cargo area, convenient stuff like the power lift gate. So you just put your hand right here below the R and Explorer, and there it goes. Very smooth operation. Isaac, I'm gonna bring your towels back. Isaac Williams, detail manager. I'm gonna bring your towels back. I had to keep this thing clean while I had it. So once again, convenience. This is what it folded down. Look at all that cargo room back there. I brought my jump box. It's a jump box and air inflator mix. Convenience. Watch this. Just press this button right here. Seats fold up, and then all you gotta do is pull the headrest up. So that's convenience. So when you get ready to fold them down, it's just the opposite. Pull these handles right here, boom. Headrest fold back down, boom. Headrest fold back down. Press L and R right there in the middle, boom. Seats fold down. If you want to do them individually, you can just press the right button here or the left. A little bit of exhaust smoke today. I'm gonna tell you, this thing sounds good. And this one has a tow package on it. So come by Tallahassee Ford, check this thing out. This is an awesome vehicle, 243 North Magnolia. My time with it is over. For now, I am gonna go even further to say that eventually I wouldn't mind owning one. But you know I'm gonna do some performance mods to it because these things really are quick factory, but there's a little bit more. I think an intake so I can hear that turbo spool a little bit. I think aftermarket blow-off valve would make it do the little whoosh whoosh whoosh, which even in stock form you can hear it. With a stock intake from Ford under warranty, you can hear the blow-off valve very well, and it can tow. Hashtag another goal of mine eventually, to get a boat one day. With God, all things are powerful. All you gotta do is claim it. It's already done. I'm already gonna get my mom back to Florida. I promised my dad at the funeral. I know he didn't hear me in the physical, but he heard my prayer. They asked me to speak at my dad's funeral 3 years ago, and I said, I'm gonna take care of Mom. She moved up to Jersey because that's where we're from. But now, after spending time in Orlando and Disney World with my sister and Henny, our dog, she's ready to get back. And then she knows that I'm gonna be there. Orlando's nothing. I got places to stay. Shout out to the McLeods for letting me use your awesome Airbnb for a couple of days in Davenport, where I was actually able to bring my mom over, and we spent a night together, a day together, one-on-one, which we haven't done in years, and talked about stuff, and it's just a blessing. Power lift gate, push the button, boom. All right, hop back on the left side, to the left. Once again, what a comfortable interior. There's another hotel I was staying at. I stayed at the Airbnb and 2 hotels. Shout out to the Rose and Inn on JRideReviews. 1119. Y'all gave me an awesome room on the first floor. I could park the Explorer right in front of it so I could watch it, because I was looking out that window. Not that I was in a bad neighborhood, but I just had to keep admiring this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vehicle. You got the ST badges there, kind of ghost. I call it ghost stitching right there, depending on the angle. Sometimes you can't see it. These seats are very comfortable. The second row is spacious. The pass-through is spacious. The third row is spacious. Airbags here in the side of the seats right there. I love the door trims, the high quality soft touch materials. Ooh, glad I'm going through this, because I'm about to drop this thing back off. I got to get all my stuff right. And of course, had to bring my Bible with me. This was my safety net. This was also my security net. Oh, the auto start just went off. We'll fire it back up. I got to remember to take that out when I get back to the dealership. And here's where the magic happens. Once again, proximity door handles. Put your hand on the door panel, the door handle, as long as you got your key with you. And boom. I took a lot of microfiber with me, boy. I told you I was trying to keep it clean while I had it. All you gotta do is vacuum it. I washed it yesterday when I got off the road. But this beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Look at the Explorer there. I got my smell good. I still got my parking passes up there. I gotta clean all that out. Contrast stitching, nice touches there. I love the steering wheel. It's very comfortable. Heated, by the way. It's a heated steering wheel. ST badge. You got your adaptive cruise control plus the added feature of Blue Cruise. You got your radio controls over there. I'm gonna get ready to fire this thing up and get on back. Wireless charging, drive mode selector, transmission selector. I got my cologne oils. I got to get them out of there. It was just a cool truck to have, and it was a blessing to have. Shout out once again to Tallahassee Ford. I'm gonna hop in here. I'm gonna show you a couple more things that I really, really liked about this vehicle. Ground clearance was good. It's sporty. It's low enough to handle really well around those crazy on-ramps. They got all kind of construction, especially on Sand Lake Road and I-Drive area. They literally, if y'all down there, avoid that exit, because it was twisty to try to get on I-4. One night I tried to get on I-4 headed to Polk County, and you couldn't even get on. They had the whole exit ramp closed, so I had to go down a place called Turkey Lake all the way down to almost very south I-Drive and get on at a totally another exit because they had it closed up. Construction in Orlando is crazy. But this vehicle with the Pirellis all-season tires handled, the weighted steering wheel feels good. I never felt out of place, out of control. The drive-by-wire throttle system was easy to use. The brakes were easy to modulate, because sometimes them dummies in Orlando will cut you off. But with the safety features this vehicle has, the front camera. I had the front camera on for a little while. That worked out when you're parking. The front camera is awesome. I'm gonna show y'all that here in a second. And once again, power adjustments everywhere, lumbar adjustments, and massaging seats in this thing to add to the mix. Y'all hang tight. JRide is about to get in here and fire it up. I just want to show you the instrumentation real quick and give you my final thoughts on this vehicle that I had it a whole week, from Saturday to yesterday, which was Sunday. Tallahassee Ford, don't kill me. I did confirm that it was all right, but God already had confirmed it before I even asked y'all. So give props to the Most High for even the ability to be there, to be where I am today, all because of you. Thank you to my friends, my family, my homeboys, my homegirls that I was able to see, my mom, my sister, our dog Henny. I'm blessed, man. I'm good, bro. I'm good for a very long time, just because it was so much fun to have the ability to do what I did this past week. So y'all hang tight. I'm gonna get everything together here so I don't lose anything or leave anything when I clear it out. And we'll go from there. I just a couple more things I want to show you and my final thoughts. Y'all hang tight. God bless you. So it's foggy today. I was thinking the sun was gonna be out. It was sunny in Orlando all week last week. A little foggy up here in Tallahassee. Even things conveniently like the wipers, they are very, very good. They clean the windshield very well, so nice touches there. The heated steering wheel, let me do the auto. If you press this button right here, the auto start and stop where it goes off at lights, I don't like that feature. I always think, from being a classic car guy, that makes me think my car, something wrong with my car if it cuts off. So I turn that off. Here's a look at the cameras, front camera right there, and the 360, which was very convenient to use. I didn't use this feature. I forgot what that is. I used the hazards. So in Orlando, when y'all down there, something I learned in the early 2000s in my time down there, mid 2000s, whatever. When somebody does give you a break, it's common courtesy, something I learned down there that the people of Orlando do. We will turn on the hazard signals. That's a symbol of thanking them for allowing us to get in. It's not often when you're trying to change lanes. Sometimes you just gotta get into that turbo, hit that gas, and get in front of them. But when people let you get in front of them, common courtesy in Orlando is just to throw on the hazard blinkers real quick. But here's a look at from the driver's seat. As you see, I got the seat at the lowest position, but you can still see the sculpted hood up there. That was cool. Sunglass holder. Another one of my favorite features is the panoramic sunroof. So it's a two-step panoramic. So it goes halfway back. Press it one more time. And that's for when you want to open it and close it. So I had the panoramic open all the time. You do have garage door, programmable garage door buttons right there. Once again, this steering wheel felt really good with the perforations, with the stitching. I just had the steering wheel on heat a couple times. That was really cool. The Google Maps is amazing. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed that. I got to remember to disconnect my phone. Everything's pretty much in the screen here. I'll show you real quickly. Nice touches there. Let's see. So you can mess with the seats, the ambient lighting, which I really, really liked at night. I think I had it on the way down there. I had it on red, and then I switched it to blue. So there's blue right there. Then I switched it to red. So red looks really cool. This all kind of cool stuff as you get in here. Once again, the Google Maps had me right on point. It's like a 360 map right there. Really cool touches there. The wireless charging was cool. Little spot here to put my glasses, my sunglasses. Another little spot right there for whatever. A lot of room in here. There's another microfiber. Isaac, you gonna kill me, man. Of course, I had my smell good. I got to get all this out when I get back. You know, I had to switch it up on, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Especially this one right here. Guys, find this one online. Pharaoh Men. This one has a lot of pheromones in it, man. Women were coming up to me, bruh. Like, bro, you smell so good. You smell so good. I was like, yeah, you know, this is how we roll. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody know me? I'm a cologne guy. Then you got Sauvage. This right here, this throwback. Smells good. Compliments. Facts. This right here, off of the TikTok shop. Facts. Even my homeboy, he's a cologne guy himself. He was like, bro, you smell good, man. Him and his wife. So this is a throwback. This is Versace Aero. Shout out to my homeboy Ro. He put me on that. Yeah. I got oils in here. I had all kind of stuff. I got to remember to get all my stuff out this car when I get back to the lot. But anyway, overall, this was a awesome vehicle to have for a week. I love the Blue Cruise. Once again, there's a video on my channel on YouTube, hashtag JRideReviews, car reviews, and more. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to get this thing growing. I want to definitely start getting these vehicles from the manufacturer so I can have them for more than 30-45 minutes to review them properly. And God is good. That's the first thing and the only thing I'm gonna keep saying, because he is. It's not bad on gas. It's peppy, sounds good. I give this 5 out of 5 because I actually had time to live with it. There's a difference when you just get them briefly from the lot, but to actually live with it for a whole week was just awesome. The center console right here was real easy and peasy. What else can I say? Google Maps, like I said, you can go in there and mess with it, flip it around, all that good stuff. Having the phone hooked up to it was easy. It does have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless, push button start right there. And it was just a absolute treat to have. I look forward to doing it again. The lane keep was not too intrusive. The adaptive cruise control was awesome. The Blue Cruise was awesome. Everything about this vehicle was awesome. Tallahassee Ford, we already got the windows tinted, all the windows. The rears are already from the factory done, and then we got Mr. James White, who does the window tinting on site. Y'all shout out to James White. He's awesome. Everything is easy peasy, even tint, as you can see. The tint lines look amazing. The metal trim on the door panels, when I had my arm up there, they're comfortable. Contrast stitching looks really good. I, once again, give this 5 out of 5. But motivational minute. God is amazing. If you don't know, now you know. He puts things in our paths. He puts people in our paths. This the whole week. I was going to leave earlier last week, but then I found out cousins and everybody else, the classic. Everybody, man, I had cousins and homies and homegirls come in town, and it was just amazing. I didn't get to see everybody, but I love y'all, and I know everybody got back home safe. And I just love the Lord with all my heart, just as I love everybody. So, another feature, map view right here. This and this are connected. This is amazing, so that you can not keep looking at the screen while you're driving, because in Orlando you got to pay attention anywhere really. This map view is amazing. It basically gives you directions just like the main infotainment screen. That was cool. All kind of different things, menu options you can go through here. It was just tire pressure monitor. This car was amazing. I am just about, well, I'm not gonna say God will lead me in the right way, but I'm ready to get something new. I love Ackie. I love my Acura. I'm gonna keep that for sure. That ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I would drive this, and I'm not non-biased because of the brand and because of Tallahassee Ford. I would buy this for myself because it's just that cool. And when I'm cool and you're cool and your car is cool, can't do nothing but be cool. So I'm just telling you, this is that type of vehicle. Yeah, you can enjoy. And this is just in stock form. I'm gonna mod mine, warranty or not. That's just what I do. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Lots of charging ports. Everything you need is here. Electronic parking brake, the transmission button selector thing I loved. The cup holders I loved. I had tall cups in here with with soda and water when I was needing that hydration. As you can see, shout out to the bottled water. The cup holders are perfect. They hold everything in, these little push button things. The drive mode selector, it's pretty cool. Watch this. So we're gonna go through we're gonna start way over here. So this is trailering and heavy payload. Then you got sport, which is awesome, y'all. And I love the little animations that come up. There's eco for gas saving. I don't think I ever used that. Normal, slippery for traction. What is this? Light off-roading, which I would not take this off-road anywhere unless I'm out in Buck Lake somewhere going, go see my peoples in Lloyd and all that right there in the country where, off pavement a little bit. But as far as off-road, no, this is on-road. And it's a mighty nice vehicle to have on-road. So anyway, in conclusion, like I said, I just had this thing for a whole week, and I'm super proud to bring this long-term review to you guys. I love y'all. Keep me in your prayers. Keep my family in your prayers. James 2.0. I needed this little time off, and God gave it to me, and I'm thankful. The Ford Explorer ST is awesome, y'all. I enjoyed it. How'd you like? Well, you ain't. How'd you like riding in it, book bag? It was straight, but you had me in the back. I know, my bad, bro. I was gonna have you up front, but my mom was up here. You know, that still ain't cool, man. You put me in the back, then you put this pin on me. You've been to Disney World before? To my first visit. Well, my mom gave it to me. So anyway, this is a long-term video. I'm gonna start doing these. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing my manufacturers. I'm part of many media groups online, Ford, Lincoln, all the brands I've joined their media groups. So I'm gonna start reaching out, sending emails out to them so that I can get these vehicles like I had this one for a whole week. That's what I need, so I can give you my perspective, my family's perspective. My mom loves it. Moms will love it. My mom, she can be tough sometimes, and she loved it. She's a Cadillac fan. Got an Escalade. But she loved it, so you know it's that good. Thank y'all for watching. God bless you. God keep you to the next video. Subscribe, hit the like button, share. We're gonna blow this thing up the rest of 2025, going into my birthday month, Christmas Eve. Shout out to JRideReviews, my twin sister Jamie. We gonna be, yeah, we getting up there, but our birthday is Christmas Eve, so I got a month to push as hard as I can with God first to be my best version, and that's what you need to do as well. I love y'all. God bless you. Peace. Yay, yay. JRide. I'm getting old. Can't even do that anymore.